Good morning, Miss Debbie Fox. How you doing? Get your coffee? Oh, you just woke up. Not yet. 30 minutes. But you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm just a nice guy. I'm going to put some coffee in chat. So when you are ready to have your coffee, you can just have it. There you go. All right, we're going to do a video real quick. Has Chicago gone crazy? Has the thugs in Chicago gone crazy? They got switches, and you think you're going to take on the military? Don't you folks know we're not dumb? We sent insurgents in, and it's called recon. Yeah. Well, this was a while back to find out where everything was, where everybody was doing. Uh, and for them to threaten the United States military, Mother Green and the butt kicking machine was one of the most stupidest things that they ever could have done. Let's check out a video real quick. Well, don't they know that these guys? Don't you know that our guys were in your clubs, in your gangs, in your everywhere? It's called recon. You go in first and find the problem. You pull out, and then that's when the fun starts. Bombs bursting in there and all that, but we're going to use some new weaponry out there. It's lasers that are precise. It's like cutting a piece of meat. This is going to be unbelievable. That was the most stupidest thing they could have ever done. But let's check out this video of some of these guys talking of what's going to happen. Boy, these boys they done half crazy. Half crazy. I'm going to post this video. In my chat. There you go. I don't know. These boys were raised wrong. It's obvious their mothers didn't tell them what kind of damage our military can do. We take over worlds and countries. You think Chicago's going to be a problem for our military? Whew.
A different fucking breed out here, nigga. We are not Los Angeles, nigga. We are not Washington D.C., nigga. This is Chicago, nigga. Them niggas go fight back. I'm telling you, them niggas go fight back, gang. Whatever. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Them young niggas got switches, gang. They not going for that shit, bro. I know a bunch of y'all finna say, oh, it's the National Guard. They can't do anything about it. They must go in Chicago, nigga. Do y'all know that it's more bad people than good people, bro? There are over 100,000 gangs in Chicago.
Let me tell y'all something personally, bro. Trump, I don't know why the f you think that these young niggas in Iraq finna be scared. They ain't scared no National Guard, shorty. They ass is not playing out here, boy. The National Guard should be scared of them. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's what they be wrong. These YNs pull up to the police station with switches. You know what I'm saying? Drake's everything, shorty. Right in front of the station. I know exactly what I said, bro. No capping. So it's like, this shit crazy. These little niggas crazy, boy.
Now, these threats made by gang members in Chicago to the National Guard would cause many Black users online to now chime in and share how ridiculous they felt their logic was.
Are y'all serious? Do y'all really, do y'all really think that y'all can take on the U.S. military? Bro, the military.
Wow. Yeah, they're serious. And we've seen it all. The Mother Green and the beloved butt kicking machine has seen it. Oh, it's serious. And them antagonizing and doing that and saying to Trump, it's on. There ain't nothing stopping it. It's on. You threatening Trump and everything like that, and saying that our National Guard can't handle the gangs in Chicago. National Guard is military, and what we are doing is bringing military in uh, and placing them within the National Guard. You folks are going to have a whole city demolished. You're going to have a whole city demolished by threatening the military, Mother Green, and the butt kicking machine. And if you don't think it could be done, just ask these other countries. Just ask the mafia. I was just watching Mr. Gravano the other day saying, you crazy? They will light this country up, and they will, and we'll back them 100%. Most stupidest thing they could have ever done was threaten the president that they're going to use 100,000 gangs. They're going to slaughter you, folks. They are going to slaughter you. The military is going to slaughter you if you put a weapon in their face or fire upon them. What do you think we've been having Apaches flying around? Why do you think we got jets flying around? Are you going to take on a small platoon in Chicago? Are you effing crazy? Do you know what the military will do? There is no extremes that we won't go through to protect this country. Literally. And we might be opening up and finishing the slave treaty thing, that our obligation that we never fulfilled. It was never fulfilled. Never. And you better read that slave treaty real close to see what it said. These people, the government now saying they were supposed to be sent back. They shouldn't even be here. It states right in the treaty they were supposed to be paid and shipped back home, whether you were born here or not, because you're not from this country. You are from Africa. But now here's the problem. We talked it over with Africa, and Africa said they don't want yous. They just got Africa straightened out. They're like, we don't want them. And that's the truth. You can ask the president of Africa. Even the African black man over there is calling the black men in America N-words. They were saying, get a job. I got 6. I get a job. I got 6 of them. You Nick. I'm not going to say the N-word. Hello. Good morning on that bitch, Mama Bear. Let's watch a little bit more of this. These people are nuts. They're completely nuts. And this on the YouTube, these people saying, not this gentleman here, but these other guys saying military better not come to Chicago. Boy, you just opened a can of ass worms and threatening Trump and everything. And there ain't nothing they could do. Oh, man, it's a new day, a new dimension, a new world. I feel sorry. I feel sorry. Do I know what the military can do? The military can wipe out Chicago in a heartbeat and everybody in it without even pulling a trigger, without even troops on the ground now. Because now we know we got domestic terrorists in our country. Now it's war. No backing out. No backing out. It's war. Let's watch some more of this. Good morning, Kelt. Good morning, I'm Mama Bear. It's very kind of you over at Miss Crime Lines and Lies channel to say hello to me and stop in today. Very nice of you. Kelt, good morning. I put some coffee in chat if you ladies want some coffee in chat. Let's watch the rest of this. This is just unbelievable. I would listen to this gentleman here if you're...
Military overtakes countries, bro. Y'all are a small portion of Chicago, bro. And y'all talk about y'all got switches. A switch is so dumb. A switch is like a waste of bullets, bro. And y'all thinking because it shoots really fast, bro.
So we got Chicago's gangsters and thugs saying they got switches for Trump's National Guard. Let's entertain that for maybe 2 seconds, right? First off, you think they don't know what you guys got? Where do you think those switches came from?
I know what's so funny to me is the fact that we got people on TikTok and the people of Chicago saying that they're not scared of the National Guard. Which, okay, you may not be scared of the National Guard or whatever the case may be, but I'm going to tell y'all something. The National Guard definitely ain't scared of y'all, and the National Guard definitely don't mind bringing their ass to Chicago and shutting that whole city down. And the only reason these people saying this is because Trump said that they're going to find out what he did with D.C. and they're going to do the same thing in Chicago. And I guess the people of Chicago feeling some type of way. The dude's talking about some, oh, we got switches, we ain't scared of them.
You know, here's what I don't understand. These people are such a small minority. If you was to take a voting poll in Chicago to ask the Chicago people, do you want the military brought in? They would tell you yes. It's out of control. It is a war zone. They call it Little Chirac. Now, this has been going on for 10 years. The gangs, they're all connected with prisons. Yeah, they got a powerhouse. That's true. Most of them have done time in prison for very bad things. Most of them ain't even allowed to have weapons. They're not even allowed to be around weapons because they're felons. I don't know who's calling the shots out there, but if you think these gangs, we got over 100,000 gangs in America. Not anymore. You're going to watch that number dwindle real fast. You did have 100,000, not no more. See, the military is very good at what we do. And what we do is before we go ahead and rip people's heads off, shit down their neck and tape it back on with duct tape, we go in and send people in. It's called recon, to look and see what's going on and everything. Boy, you guys made the most stupid, and every city in America that goes up against our beloved Mother Green and the butt kicking machine, you might as well dig a hole right now and bury yourself. I'm dumb, but I ain't that dumb. I was raised by military families. You dudes are screwed. Screwed. I'd pack up and leave if I was you. Probably the country, because they know exactly where all the bad guys are in Chicago already. People for 5 years have been clipped. What is going on, Johnny? We got helicopters out here and everything. Well, it's called taking back a country that was out of control. It's been out of control. And these people don't even realize that the slave treaty we didn't fulfill for a reason yet. It hasn't been fulfilled yet. These people don't understand that. What do you mean? Well, that means in that slave treaty, after we paid you for whatever our ancestors did, you're punishing people. These African Americans are punishing people for stuff that our ancestors or America did 100 years ago. We weren't even born. And these people think it gives them the right to do what they're doing in America. You're nuts. You're terrorists now. Do you understand that? You are terrorists. When you made that video telling Trump not to bring in his Mother Green and the butt kicking machine and the citizens military, you screwed up. You screwed up. There's nothing I can do. It's already going down. We're already bringing troops back home. We're bringing everything in. People are making videos. My God, there was 25 to 30 jets that just blew through here. Now, God bless America. God bless the military and the butt kicking machine. And it's about time. Let me see what's going on in chat. Didn't National Guard call out during the late 60s race riots? Yes, National Guard was called out with the race riots, Watts, all that, the whole thing out there with yeah, that's true. They did. And they didn't mess around back then. That was, I believe, back in the 50s, wasn't it, or 60s? No, they didn't mess around. They were busting their heads. You could see the dark meat. I don't know who these dudes think they are, but you done screwed up. They screwed up. They screwed up. They made the biggest mistake in the world. Yes, Kel, that you're fine. Go do your phone. Be safe. So what do I think? Oh, it's going on. It's going down. It ain't gonna. Don't get in their way, folks. Don't get in their way. I can tell you this much for the parents in Chicago. If a National Guard assault vehicle pulls up to your house and comes knocking on your door, you know your children have done something very bad. If they come looking for the parents, then you know they've done something very bad. I would stay to yourselves, go to your jobs, and first thing, what do I want to do? I want to make sure that we bring in these troops and place some of them around the schools in Chicago because we know exactly what these guys are going to do. They're going to try and hold hostages. Why? Because you're terrorists. So we're going to place our troops around the schools so our children are safe. So you can't, when this happens, we don't want you running to the schools and hiding behind children. So we're going to do that first, and then we're going to get it on. And we're going to rip everything up. You can't stop it. You threatened the United States of America. And I told you, the only thing that would upset me, well, there is nothing that would upset me. There's nothing. Let's continue to watch this. Does it shock me? It don't shock me.
National Guard, we got all this, we got all that, as if this not the U.S. military that y'all talking about. I guarantee you, them folks start bringing those tanks and bringing those grenade launchers to the streets. There is absolutely nothing that y'all people can do to the National Guard once they get to Chicago. I'm going to tell you that now. These are trained professionals that we're talking about here. These people specialize in that type of activity in the active war each and every day.
A part of these responses, Black soldiers have also spoken out to explain why gang members going against the military is a bad idea.
I pray to Christ Jesus himself that this video reach the vast majority of the thugs and hooligans in Chicago that truly believe that you're going to do anything to the United States military. Mind you, we're not even bringing Green Berets or Navy SEALs or Special Forces, right? It's National Guard. It usually happens when an administration feels like a city or a place within the United States, it just adds civil unrest, right? Because we do defend the country from enemies, foreign and domestic, right? But let me speak to the people that think they're gonna do something to the military. Please, I advise you do not do it, right? I'm all for peace. I'm all for the right thing. Please do not put yourself in a position where you fall for the trap. Please don't think that you're gonna intimidate people that can pinpoint where you keep your weapons at, locate who your family is in a matter of half of a nanosecond. We have homing missiles that can track you down and put a quarter of a hole in your chest before you realize it. I'm asking all the
If I was a homie in Chicago, I'd be listening to this dude. He's right on the button. We're 5 miles away. We'll hit you. This guy's right on the button. Don't mess with Mother Green and the butt kicking machine. And now that you folks made videos out there, you got switches, you got this, that, you got 100,000 gangs. Watch them numbers dwindle massively. Massively. Yeah, that was probably the worst thing they could have ever done in Chicago. And you know what this guy really ain't telling you is the truth. We don't even have to pull a trigger. Our technology has come so far. You'll just see a flash of light and it's over with. It won't even take down the building next to it. Our precision is so it's just unbelievable. Boy, you guys messed up America. You know, you killed some of our family members. This has been a long time coming. I don't know what to tell you folks out there. It's the same way in Indiana. They're coming to Indiana too. We're the beloved Mother Green and the butt kicking machine is going to make its tour in every city. Yeah. And it's payback for all the people that you terrorists in America killed. You caused our country to lag in technology. And at one time, we were number one just about in schools. The schools have been overfilled with drugs, the colleges, rape, pillaging, gangs, everything. It brought our country down, and I'm very upset. I spent too much money. Our families fought in too many wars to just let this country go to these tyrants and terrorists. People think I'm joking. Folks, there's a list of organizations that are terrorist watched, meaning they're backed by terrorists, other countries, and they're in the United States. And these people saying that telling Trump, don't do this, you're just pissing him off. You're pissed. Now you pissed off the Mother Green butt kicking machine. And I don't think anybody can save him. I don't think anyone. And this it's only a race thing, Kelt. Like you're saying, interesting how some of the politicians are now equally people racist and rise up. Exactly. They're going to use that race card, ain't they? Right? Right? We're holding them down. There ain't nobody holding the black communities down except for these people that are threatening and killing our families and threatening the government. No one's holding them down. If anyone's being held down now, it's the white man. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy. Let's watch some more of this.
Us and hooligans. The be civil. Be civil and just do the right thing.
Y'all heard what they saying about, telling Trump, don't send the National Guard here. We got switches, da-da-da-da-da, right? Y'all think y'all warning them by saying they don't shoot well, that they don't have the same weaponry. They know that. However, you got to understand the generation that we're dealing with. They're not looking at that as advice. They're looking at that as a challenge. And while many of you think you have a one-up or you're, really putting YNs in their place, you're really not. And what you're doing is you're issuing a challenge to them. You got to remember, as service members, we are governed by the UCMJ. Guess what YNs are governed by? The streets. They don't have the same rules that we have. Please stop feeling like y'all flexing up on these Chicago YNs, bro. Because it's not cool. And it's not the flex that y'all think it is. Oh, y'all think y'all got 5.56s and all these rounds and y'all can't shoot and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What I'm saying is the D1 crash outs in the hood, they don't care nothing about critical thinking. All they see is a mission.
Now, according
It's too late, brothers. I'll back people, African Americans like that are civilized. They're people, but you can't. In today's world or whatever, it's too late. It is too late. You can tell these people, don't flex, don't with the military. It's too late, brother. It's too late. It's on like Donkey Kong. There's nothing going to stop it now. When you threaten the United States military and challenge them to a war, you're going to see what kind of toys we got. Oh, that was the most stupidest thing these boys should have ever done. I would pack my bags and leave America. They're going to hunt you down now, no matter what. Even after we destroy Chicago and anything in our way, they're still going to hunt you down. It ain't over. It ain't over. Even if that city comes tumbling down, it ain't ever going to be over until they find every single one of you. And that's what they do. That's what they do. You can run, you can hide, you can dig a hole, you can do whatever. You ain't getting away. It ain't happening. Like I said, we don't even have to pull a trigger. And we might not even, we'll bring troops in, but that's only after we hit the laser. And it's just a cloud, it's just nothing. Zero zilch, nothing there. Then we bring in our we can win this war without even pulling a trigger. They don't understand that. They think, well, you're not going to take down them buildings. We will demolish that whole city. Bring it down to its knees and not even pull a trigger. These dudes are idiots. Idiots.
To the mayor's office, crime in Chicago has significantly decreased in recent years. Specifically, Chicago has seen a 33% reduction in homicides and a 38% reduction in shootings. This summer saw 123 homicides with 278 total homicides through August the 31st, 2025, compared to 2021 reports, reflecting that summer of 2021 saw 274 homicides in Chicago alone, with 805 for the full year. Now, it appears that things have already improved in Chicago, but it is still for some considered to have some work to do in regards to crime. So what are your guys' thoughts about Trump's possible move in on Chicago, and should gang members there be worried by these threats? Stay up to date for the latest news in comedy, culture, and sports by subscribing here to our YouTube channel and follow Hype Plus across all social media. And if you appreciate content like this,
Miss Kelt, you are 100% right. And that's the only thing that I'm worried about in trying to get through the government. Could we demolish that? We could if we wanted to. But there are innocent people there that are in the way of this madness. They don't want this no more in their cities. And could we wipe it out? Kelt's right. We can wipe that city completely out and wouldn't even have to pull a trigger. But then we're taking innocent lives. And then if you really want to get technical and get in the war room, we're going to lose 100, 200,000, maybe 300,000, 400,000 people. You know what the war room's going to say? War is hell. And there's casualties in war. Some innocent, some guilty. But that's the price we pay to protect our country and make sure it ain't overthrown. So could they wipe that whole city out? Yes. Bring it to its knees, crumble everything, hit water pipes, hit power stations, hit everything, and just bring it to its knees. But then again, we have innocent people there. So what do? It's guerrilla warfare. That's what we do. We go in, we already know where they're all at. We know exactly what they're saying. This has all been planned. Before we go into anything, anywhere, any jungle, any desert, we send recon. See what's going on, where they're at, where the fighting's occurring, where the money's coming from, where the drugs are coming from, where the weapons are coming from. And then we pull out. And once we pull out, it's all over. It's all over. It's all over with. So what do I think? My opinion, the most stupidest thing they did. Who am I? I'm not a tough guy. Nothing. I was raised by military. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I would never attack my country because I know exactly what kind of weaponry they have. Hell, my family probably helped them build it. And what else do? We're going to use our UFOs. We're going to use our drones and everything else, right? Well, like I said, we can beat this. We can wipe them out. We wanted to, right? But them threatening with 100,000 gangs and everything, them numbers will dwindle here soon. It ain't going to be good. I imagine most of these people, Kel, once their parents find out that they're in some kind of a gang or something like that and everything, I imagine their parents will call the police themselves or the National Guard, say, come get my kid. He's gone crazy. Or you're going to see a mother and fathers in the street beating their kids because they're part of this gang that we're looking for. Club or organization or whatever. And I've seen that before on YouTube where a mother found out that her son was at one of these rallies or whatever it was that was that was breaking windows in stores and lighting cars on fire. And she went out there and got him, and they filmed it. She broke his ass down in front of the whole world, beating him over the head with a stick and everything. Ma, don't be. She whooped him and broke him down right in front of everybody when she found out her son was out there causing all this damage. He was an African American, and she broke his ass down right on camera in front of the whole world. And I imagine you're going to see that too happening in Chicago. Once these parents find out, they'll beat the living crap out of them. Yeah, Kelp, parents. It was on the news. It's all over YouTube. She went out there and she ripped the mask right off his face and commenced to beating him with a stick. And he was just crying, Mama, don't. And she just whooped on him. And that's the problem. These kids ain't never been spanked in their lives. They're the ones bullying their parents. Oh, it's over with. It's over. You can't back down. If Trump backs down right now, this will give the okay for every terrorist group, gang, club, whatever it is that America, Mother Green, and the butt kicking machine, and the military and the government is afraid of these people. There is no backing out. No backing out. If you pull out now, they're going to kill more people. They will think they run that city, and they will kill everybody. They will take whatever they want, do whatever they want. If you pull out now, the citizens, there'll be a race war. The citizens will rise, and you'll have war everywhere. They're not joking. I've been watching other YouTubers that it's on. Even if the government don't, it's on. So there's no way around it. Now they've committed to something. And when these videos came out of them threatening our military, that's not good. I can see right now the top general right now in the Pentagon war room right now going, oh, what did he just say? Did he you don't know our capabilities. And I say we is because I'm an American and that's my military. So I say every American should be like that. We the people. And we the people are sick and tired of the madness, being ripped off, stolen from, abused, whatever it is. Right? You ain't going to be nothing unless you join one of these organizations. That's going to be over. They know exactly what bullpen that's calling the shots. Yeah, the prisons will be hit. Right? People are, what? Oh, we've been planning this. See, because our country has been just a wreck. You mess with the military, it's a whole different animal. It's a whole different animal. You have no idea the capabilities. It was the most stupidest thing I've ever seen anybody do. I'm dumb. I have mental problems, but I ain't that dumb. I'm not that dumb. How in the heck would you even? Oh, these people are nuts. They're nuts. These people have killed enough of our families in Chicago. Most of our families have left. I do have some more family in Chicago. If this goes down, we'll pull them out. The rest of you, I don't know what to tell you. It's just unbelievable. And everyone's saying, oh, you don't want to go up against the Mexican cartel. Are you kidding me? There won't be a Mexico. Do you understand? We'll hit Mexico, turn it into a crater, and then we'll go ahead and take over Mexico. And then we'll start working our way in America. And they'll take them all out. Trump ain't playing games. I know the Mother Green butt kicking machine ain't playing games. You got witchery, sorcery, cartel, all kinds of stuff they're doing over here. It ends. It ends. It's over with. They're practicing magic. They got their witchery dolls, their voodoo. They went down to the dirty South to put a curse on you. They're doing. It's on. And I agree with the other YouTubers. Even if the military pulls out, it's going to be on, with or without the military, in America. And I agree with them. It's probably going to. It's gone too far, folks. When they're threatening the military, don't come here. We got switches and everything. And oh my God, it's obvious they don't know. Do they know anything about a plasma gun or any? That must not. They might not. They might not know about that yet. That's all. That's just liquid molten lava that falls out of the sky on you. It just eats everything. It's a scenery. Uh, New thing we're working on, but we got to test this weaponry. We might as well test it. No, here. Mexico president is a certified socialist and Jewish. Who would have guessed the Mexicans population would vote here in or her in? Yeah, I don't know. Is she part Jewish? That might save her. We'll pour her, we'll pull her out before we turn it into a crater. And this is it. You got these other countries. Why? Because they know that we won't attack. Right? They know that the politics and all this and that, they'll come to the table, they'll do this, do that. But I can tell you what's going to happen. They're going to go right back to slaughtering. And I can already see it. The military don't come in there. You're going to see all kinds of videos from Chicago. We told you. They afraid of us. We one of the baddest mofos around. And you're going to have death everywhere. And then the people will turn on the government. They'll turn on the government. The law-abiding citizens will say, how could you pull out and leave this? And we got death everywhere. These people have taken over the streets. They've done this. They've done that. How could you do that? And then you'll have them turning against the government. Yeah, it's just crazy. It's crazy. I am the only one here chatting. Oh, that's great, Kel. Everyone's gone. They ain't it though, Kel? When the shit gets deep, that's why I told these people. You got to trust the person you're with. You're in a foxhole and you're taking a fire, and you don't trust the person behind you, or they freeze up or ain't got your back. You're in big trouble. And boy, look at them. They all ran. We're talking. We're just making it. It's content. People are like, well, quit talking tough. I'll quit talking tough. That's fine. But I'm going to tell you politely, without talking tough, you guys are screwed, sir. Oh, Debbie's still here. I'm having coffee. I'm going to quit talking tough because I'm a movie creator. I'm a content creator. Sometimes I have an attitude when I'm doing stuff. Am I tough? No, I'm not tough, guy. But that's our job as YouTube creators, right? To act, whatever. It's all in good fun, whatever. No one has been killed on this movie set. No animals have been abused. No children. Nothing. We're in the clear. We got the clear to go ahead and do our whatever we want on this channel, as long as we don't hurt people. Debbie, you got your coffee now? Let me get some more coffee and chat for these ladies. They like their coffee in the morning. There you go, ladies. I'm not racist at all. But when these people start saying that it's their way or no way, well, then you start looking into other things, right? Hey, was that slave treaty ever fulfilled? No, Mr. Kramer. Okay, let's break it over and dissect it and see what we were supposed to do. You know, and if you read it right there, it states, if we cannot provide them land in America so they can create their own nation within America, what were we supposed to do? Send them home. Read your slave treaty. Why did they keep them? I'll tell you why. Because they thought that, well, we can use them in the workforce. They're no longer slaves, and we'll let them believe that. But now they're slaves to society in America, and that means they'll work and they'll help the workforce. But like we told them back when Jebediah Kramer was alive, it'll only work for so long. Good morning, Miss Helen, someone. So, and that's what we're coming to. The so long is over with, right? So, what else can you do? Oh, well, you can actually label these people now terrorists, domestic terrorists. And every gang, club, organization that's bad is probably on that list, from what I was told. And you would be shocked. People are, well, it's a white gang. They're not they're terrorists. No, that's a biker club. They're not. They are terrorists. They are on a list. Look it up yourself if you can find it anymore. They took it down. They're called domestic terrorists. Them are people within our own country that are causing hell, ransacking everything, pushing drugs, trafficking kids, women, yada, yada, yada. They are terrorists. I can't change it. You think the big Kahuna general's going to tell me, Mr. Kramer, can you come into the Pentagon? We want to talk to you. You know, he ain't going to call me. Right? What do I think? I think the military should be its own entity. What's its job? To protect America and the citizens within it. And that's it. They only answer to one person. Their job is to protect America, its children, and its civilians. That's their job. Program them, hit the button, let them go. Do not interfere unless we have to, right? Unless the machine gets out of control and we have a chip that goes down and then we got to reprogram it. But also we're bringing in robots. We're bringing in drones. This is going to be the new military. We no longer will put our people in jeopardy or in harm's way. We will no longer have to knock on women's doors and look at children as they're crying as we tell them their parents, one of their family members have passed away, fighting in a war or whatever. This is going to bring in, and what do we need? Everyone's talking about, oh, we're underpopulated. We need more kids. Well, this is going to help. A complete army of unmanned soldiers, vehicles, whatever you want to call them, UFOs. And that's going to solve that problem. I mean, we've been working on it. I'm dumb, but I ain't that dumb. Let me say, it's like when really poor people win the lottery. Generally, it doesn't work out well. No, they're rich for about a couple years. You know, and then you gotta hire people to keep track of your money. Because once you hit the lotto and become rich, everybody underneath their mother's boobies want your money, coming up ways to steal your money. You even got people that you trust that are legit law-abiding people that'll swindle you. Well, what's 10 grand here out of $1 million? They'll never miss it. You know, it's a bunch of crap. And the American people have spoken. We've already declared war, and there ain't nothing anyone can do about it. It's over with. You were rich, but not no more. You were a powerhouse, but not no more. Right? I'm one of the biggest rappers ever. You were, but you ain't gonna be no more. Not once these guys come in and take everything you got. The 20 houses, the 17 cars, and all your money. And that's the way it is in America. When you threaten the civilians and the U.S. military and the president threatening him to tell him he better not send his guards in and everything. Stupidest thing you've ever done. We destroy worlds. And now they're going to destroy yours. And there ain't nothing anyone could do about it. Let me see what Helen's saying. It's like a list of official politicians and prominent members of the establishment. You see all their past charges. Yeah, yeah. Hey, we all have had encounters with the authorities. If you live in America and you are younger or whatever, we all had arrest records or whatever, tickets, whatever, DIY or DWIs or whatever these people have. But these people are coming out, and now the proof is there, right? You take this video that they showed where you have these people saying, don't come to Chicago, Trump, with the military, or you'll be in for it. Now that all they got to do is take that to Congress and Senate and the Pentagon, the war room, and say, look it, what are we going to do? They're literally challenging the United States of America, its politics, its citizens, to a war. Right? What do? I know exactly what the top general is going to say. These guys screwed up. That's what I'm thinking too. Well, all right, let's see what else we got. Not Hollywood stars, but justice system, court, high act, family courts. It's crazy, yeah. Lord Chief Justice and the history of their past crimes. Same here in the UK. Yeah. Well, I see what Trump wanted to do. Russia is huge. Right? Russia is huge. At one time, it was just everything over there. Poland, everything was Russia. And at one time, Canada, I do believe, was America. And we had all this territory. So that's what Trump was, his plan. Well, we're not big enough. We can't do that. Well, buy Canada. Could we have done that? Well, sure, we could have bought Canada. Well, we really are Canada. We're like brother and sister with Canada. If shit goes down really deep, I imagine Canada will come in with us. And Canada's ass kickers too. Them crazy Canadians up there, they're ass kickers too. I imagine they'll come in with us, right? Once they find out, well, they're flaunting their power and all this and that. Now that's true, but we really don't want a World War III, right? I think Trump and the rest of the politicians and government finally figured out that our problem lies here in America, mainly. As we're over there fighting wars for other countries, they're destroying ours here. I don't know. Get the sea rams ready. Get them placed all around America, our borders, up in Canada. Get Canada up there. Get some sea rams up in Canada. Devices. Let them get them installed up there. Let's get this show going. Get a hold of the other countries. Let them know what we're doing. If we have to, we'll bring them in. These dudes are not going to win. I don't know who told these folks. I don't know who told these folks that they can take on the military. The National Guard is the military. I don't know who raised these kids. I don't know who raised these people. But you don't know the extreme of this. if we have to, we'll cut a deal with Russia, China, Japan, and then we'll bring them all over here. You're not going to win this war. You're nuts. These people are nuts. You're going to cost working American people money. Their businesses will be destroyed. If this goes down, we're looking at it as we are at war with a evil devil. We are at war with the devil, and there's no extremes that we will go through. They'll wipe out buildings. They'll wipe out innocent people that have nothing to do with this bull crap. Their whole business, their whole thing, their house, everything, gone. Gone. Innocent people that have nothing to do with it. Their cars will be destroyed. Numerous things will be destroyed. Or you'll knock out the water, we'll knock out the power first. You'll go completely in the dark. It's just unbelievable. It's just unbelievable. I can't believe they did that. Kelt said it could turn into another NAM. Well, I had family over there in that war, I think. You know, it could be a guerrilla warfare, and we send insurgents in small platoons. They hit, they move to another area where we know it's bad. Harvey and all these areas. They hit, they move. Guerrilla warfare. You might have to storm a building. You might have to storm a whole subdivision. Whatever the job is, the military will get it done if there's nothing left. If it gets too bad and the government's like, it's over with, they'll annihilate everything. Everything. I would be listening to them brothers on the thing that are saying, who's the idiots that picked a fight with the U.S. military? Earth angel hearts. That's what they want to destroy. Well, you might be right, Helen. You might be right about that. They don't even know that we were already in that area. Right there, we could have touched them. They wouldn't even know that they were our recon guys. Every single place in that city has already been recon. Everything. They think it's a joke. I'm like, no. It's no joke. It ain't no joke. What joke do you see in that? It ain't no joke. You're dealing with a different entity, and that's the United States of America's military. They know exactly where you are, how much money you make, what kind of car you drive, how many times you scratch your butt in the morning, how many times you shake the lily off the dew. Oh wait, shake the dew off the lily. You're dealing with a different monster, a different entity. They're screwed. They're screwed. Even the white dudes are screwed. You can sit there and talk. I've done time in prison. You're screwed. You understand that? I belong to the gang of the Crip MC. You're screwed. You're on a list. You're a felon. You're screwed. Don't care if you got billions. You're screwed. Do you think they cared about bin Laden, one of the richest men in the world? No. They killed him. Do you think they thought about that no. This is not about money. This is about a country, and we're not going to let it go. It just ain't going to happen. Got too much money involved. Our families fought in too many wars to have something for their families. And you people are threatening to take that. It's on like Donkey Kong is what they say. It's over with. Whether you're white, black, yellow, purple, green, we are not racist. Mother Green and the butt kicking machine will stomp any color if you're threatening our children and our country. Has nothing to do with race. But we know you're already going to pull that race war. Has nothing to do with color. You'll see that here soon. You're going to see your own colors attack you and wipe you out. Why? Because they are part of the Mother Green ass kicking machine. And that's what they do, is kick butt. Most stupidest thing they could have ever done. Let's take a minute. I need another coffee. I'm getting excited myself. And I shouldn't be, because I'm not nothing. I'm just a creator, a movie maker, a music man, a money maker, earth shaker, heartbreaker, love taker. Well, no, I'm just an idiot. But let me get my coffee. Do any of you ladies need any more coffee? Miss Debbie Fox, are you okay on your coffee? Ladies, let me know. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some coffee. All right. Helen says we must raise our collective energy and vibrations. I don't know. I don't. What is a collective energy? I know we have kinetic weapons that we might use. I mean, this is going to be great. It's going to be plasma falling from the sky. Plasma. It's like liquid fire. It's unbelievable. This is going to be unbelievable. It's going to look like a lightning bolt that comes down from the sky, but it's just going to be like dripping lava and everything. It's just going to be unbelievable. It's going to be, keep the cameras rolling in Chicago. It's going to be unbelievable. Yeah, they've been using everything, Helen. They've been using the witchery, the sorcery, the collective energy, whatever. I don't know. Is that good or bad? I'm not sure. I'm not too big into the card thing or the collective thing or whatever they call it or whatever. I'm not even sure if I'm even understanding what you're saying is. I don't even know if I understand it. I'm going to try and figure it out, but you're probably right, Helen. You're probably right, little lady. Is everybody good on their coffee? What time is it? Well, it's 1 o'clock. We probably really shouldn't be drinking coffee, should we? But you know what? Why not? We're at that age. Who cares? We're living big. We're crazy today. We're having coffee after 1 o'clock. That's about as exciting as our lives get when you reach a certain age. M on the vodka. Oh, you shouldn't be drinking this early in the morning. But to each their own. I can't control everybody. But God bless you. Let me see what else is going on in chat. Debbie says she's fine. How's Kelt doing? Kelt doing okay? Everybody's alive? All right. Right. Keep an eye out in your neighborhoods. It's evening here. Oh, I forgot. You're up there in Canada. Look, the UK or whatever. Well, God bless you. We might need some more maple syrup down here. Some of that Canadian bacon. Yeah. Well, they cut off the supply. Oh, you're in Great Britain. Oh, I just seen something. A spotted dick, which scared me. That scared me. They're like, "You want to try some spotted dick?" No, I'm not gay. No, it's spotted dick. No, I'm not gay. I don't. No, I don't do it. No, no, no. You got spotted vagina? I'll eat that all day. I'll eat that all day. Spotted dick? No, I'm not into that. I'm not into that. I'm sorry. I'm very, very sorry. Now, I'm very much into spotted vagina. So, toad in a hole. No, I don't do the toads. I do love holes though, but God bless. What is spot? I thought spotted dick was meat, but it's not meat, is it? It's like a cake or something. It's like some kind of cake or something. No, I just can't do it. I'm sorry. I love you, Britons. You produced a lot of great bands. I love you, but I gotta say no to the spotted dick. They're both delicious. It's a pudding. Oh, Debbie, did you hear this? Debbie loves pudding stuff like banana pudding and all that. Wait until Debbie hears this. Debbie, did you hear that? It's like meat and pudding in one. Sponge cake with raisins and custard. Oh my God, this sounds good. Debbie, you hear that? Oh, you get ready, little lady. I'm going to cook you up some spotted dick tonight. You're going to eat it. You're going to take it and eat it. You're going to love it. Joking. I'm joking. No offense to all my great ancestors in Britain. I think my great ancestor was Lord Kramer out there or something like that. Lord Jones or something, or Sneaking Off or something like that. I don't know, one of them two up there. But we love you out there in Britain. Like I said, some of the greatest bands have come out of Britain. God bless you all. Toad the Wet Sprocket. Toad in a hole is sausage in a savory Yorkshire pudding, which ain't a pudding. Oh, this sounds good. I'm getting turned on right now. Debbie, I know you just woke up, but get back in bed. This woman here, Helen's getting me all excited. She says it's a toad in a hole. I got something to put in your hole, little lady. This is going to be great. I'm hungry, Debbie. Largest empire in human history, my friend. Yes, but it fell. Don't forget that, Helen. At one time, it was the powerhouse on the earth. She's right about that, but it ain't no more. I think I just watched a thing on it. The British Empire. Yeah, it was. She's telling the truth. That is the truth. It was an empire. That's true. Just like China at one time was an empire on the earth. Japan, Russia, they all were. They all were. What else you get? What else kind of food you got out there in London? What else you got out there in London? Well, you've been holding out on us. How come I can't go to the store out here and get spotted dick? Huh? How come I can't get toad in a hole in America? Huh? That's my question. Why can't I get it here in America? Sunday roast. Oh, it's like a roast. So it's like a meat roast. And what they do is they take this spotted dick and roll it in the meat, and then it's like a crust. So you're like, this is good. Bread and pudding and butter pudding. Oh, don't talk like that around Debbie.
Uh,
She loves her pudding. She loved Debbie. How come we can't get spotted dick out here and toad in a hole in America? It's just why? I don't understand. You know, I'll pass on the spotted dick because I don't want someone to say, "Ha ha ha! I seen you eat that spotted dick, Kramer." No, you didn't see me do nothing. That was vagina. Uh, that was spotted vagina I was eating. Google it and see the picture. Google what? Well, I just watched a guy make it on YouTube yesterday. He took it and rolled it up like it was in paper and made a giant, looked like a turd almost, but it was giant. He made it, and I watched him cook it because everyone's saying spotted dick. You know, I was also watching Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch when they went out to Britain out there, and they asked him, right? They asked Marky Mark, "You want some spotted dick?" And Marky Mark looked at him like, "The hell you talking? No, I don't want no spotted dick." And they're like, "We just want to make sure." It's sausage roll on a beef Wellington. Oh, Debbie. Debbie, 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 Debbie. Did you hear that? Because chocolate pudding and banana pudding is more appetizing. I told you. Banana pudding. She loves that banana pudding. She loves her pudding. She loves her sweets. Yeah. All this talk of food, I'm getting excited. I'm Irish, so I stew all the way. Oh, you're Irish? So you guys, can you believe this? Can you believe Dave Levine insisted that the Irish stole corned beef? I was no, there's no way. He insisted that the Irish stole it from the Jewish people. I'm like, there's no way. He might be right. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. I really don't think so. But I'm from the South. Debbie's from the South. I knew her, came across you, and absolutely respect and enjoy your channel. Oh, Tammy Borden. Thank you. What's such a nice lady? That's such a nice thing to say. You're welcome, little lady. Grab yourself some coffee. I put some coffee in there. Miss Helen, someone is cooking up some spotted dick for you ladies. I know it sounds horrible, but that's what they call it over there. That's what I told them too. Watch your language, Miss Helen. She's like, no, it's food. And I looked it up. It is. It's food. But my question is, why do they call it spotted dick? Is my question. Why don't they just call it it's a raisin crumb bread? But no, they say spotted dick. And that explains everything for me. You people are definitely making me hungry. I know, Tammy, I'm getting hungry. Debbie, I'm starting to get hungry. I'm looking at you like you're a vagina cake or something. I'm batting my eyes at you right now. I don't know if you can you feel what I'm sending out? Can you feel what I'm sending out? Probably not, but I can feel it. And it's hot. It's hot. Hey, this spotted dick, do they serve that hot or is it cold? That's my question, because I love hot brownies when they just come out of the oven and they're all gooey and hot. I love that, but is this spotted dick hot or cold? Well, I don't want no cold. Spotted dick or whatever, I'm not sure. I can't even cook. What do you mean you can't even cook? Then why are you talking about all this food, woman? Oh my God. It's served with a cream angelas. Angelas. I have no idea what that is, but cream sounds good. I can eat it though, but you can't cook it. Well, then why are you in here trying to get us all excited? I thought you were going to cook us up some spotted dick, and we were gonna sit here and have teas, crumpets, and spotted dick. Hey, what's crumpets? Why do they call it crumpets over there? What the heck is a crumpet? Because someone tell me what a crumpet is. Man, I got ancestors over there, but they're like, we're not related to him. I'm like, here's the paperwork. Look at William Wallace, Johnny Kramer. I don't know. We had no idea, Mr. Kramer Wallace. Well, that's right. That is right. Now get out of my way. Got a bunch of spotted dick I'm going to be trying today for first time. Maybe you could do it live. I am live right now. Like a picolet. What the heck is a picolet? God, all these words, all these foods that I've never eaten before over there. So I can see you're teasing us with this food from Britain. Try Marmite on crumpets. Oh, ain't that Mammoth? Is it Mammoth or Mam? I can't see it. But ain't that, didn't they sing about that? I come from the land unknown, though, with Manamac and crumpet dumbers. Can't you hear, can't you hear, can't you hear me coming? You better get my spotted dick going. Yeah, it may be. It may be. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But they're always crazy out there in Britain. Did you see when Ozzy passed away? Them kids out there and blokes out there everywhere. Climbing buildings, climbing. I got a London street light here in my. I got a London street light in my apartment right here. I bought at a garage sale. I don't know. I think they ripped it down from London and shipped it over here. I bought it. They put a cord on it. It plugs in. It's on a stand. I showed my lamppost to Debbie. Debbie was like, "Oh my God, Johnny, that's a nice lamppost. You like that? Huh? Huh? Oh, you're from Australia. Well, you can't make up your mind where you're from. I don't blame you. You're Irish. I'm part Irish too. I don't even know who I am. Oh dear Lord, men at work, Australia. Yeah, yeah, wasn't. But they're really from Britain. Everyone's trying to tell me, no, we're from Australia. It's funny because you sound like you're from London. No, yes, that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like you migrated to Australia, but you were really from London. And they were like, we'll have to get back to you, Mr. Kramer, on that. I'm like, yeah, do that. And that's what they did. Ozzy transgendered his kid at young age. Ozzy, what? Don't talk bad about Ozzy in chat around this. Miss Debbie Fox. Don't talk about Ozzy. Most Aussies come from Britain. Oh, you mean, Debbie, she's not talking about Ozzy Osbourne. No, sweetie, she's not talking about Ozzy Osbourne. She's talking about, that's what they call people from Australia is Aussies. Don't get her upset. She loves Ozzy Osbourne. It was part of the deal. Most Aussies come from Britain. That's what I told people. They told me I was crazy. Yes, Debbie is related to Ozzy Osbourne and is her daddy. Yes, Miss Helen, you are correct. I did tell people that, and they told me I was crazy. And I said, no, that's when we were at World War II. Okay, and Hitler was incendiary bombing London. What did we do? We moved millions of people out of London, and we had to migrate them to Australia. So they are really Britons. They're Brits, which is no biggie because I'm related to these people, ancestors that come out. My family was slaves to King Arthur. I still haven't got paid for that. Or my family, I'm not sure. I am a headbanger. Debbie's a headbanger. She's a headbanger. They were excited. They're the criminals. Oh my God. So the Brits don't even like their own Brits in Australia. This could be interesting. I wonder if that's why the Brits are like surround Australia. And I'm like, what? Crikey. And they're like, we're going to hit them with all the spotted dick we can. And I was like, go for it. And the next thing you know, the spotted dick was falling from the sky. Everybody, oh my God. And it was just, it was just everywhere. They don't even know. You know what they got in Australia? Giant spiders. Giant spiders in Australia. Giant. Well, there's. How can you not love a country that puts their sausage in a hole? How can you not love a country that puts their sausage in a hole? But I have loved Ozzy ever since Black Sabbath days. And Debbie loves the Black Sabbath. She loves the Black Sabbath, Ozzy. Spiders. Yeah, they got giant spiders out there in Australia. Bluegrass travelers, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Bluegrass. I love me some bluegrass. I was watching that Jesse, or no, is his name Billy Strings? That little Billy Strings can pluck a guitar like nothing. I love bluegrass. I got a bunch of bluegrass DVDs from some of the great banjo and guitar players, Doc Watson, all these dudes. Great guitar players. Great guitar players. Great guitar players. Unbelievable. Scruggs and all them guys. Great guitar players. Great. Randy Scruggs, all the Scruggs brothers. Unbelievable guitar player. You know, Doc Watson, I think he was blind. He was blind. And that mofo can play a guitar like he was ringing a bell. Hump day, fun day. Well, there ain't no humping going around here. I wish there was, but the closest thing I'm going to be getting to humping is putting my sausage in a hole, and I have no idea what that is because it's food somewhere out there. Got to run. I got to burn in the oven. You got a bun in the oven. Chat soon. You got a bun in the oven. Are you pregnant? Oh my God. Well, why didn't you tell us that? You got a bun in the oven. God bless you. Say hello. Congrats your husband. Congrats to your people and everybody. God bless you. She got a bun in the oven. Why didn't she tell us? I would have gave her some food if she was hungry. That's probably what she was talking about, spotted dick. She's hungry. The baby wants to eat. God bless her little heart out there in Britain. Can you tell Britain I love them? If you watch some of my videos, I got the British flag. I love them. They're we're all allies. We had no idea you had a bun in the oven. God bless you. Have a great day, Miss Helen, someone, and you're always welcome here. Bluegrass Travels is saying, what's up, Debbie? What's up, Debbie? Well, you go feed that little one. You go feed that little one, Miss Helen, someone. God bless you. Tell Britain we love them. We're still thinking we're Irish out here. I am part Irish and everything. A lot of people don't know Scotland, Ireland, Irish, all that. God bless them all. May the spotted dicks be with you. God bless you. Have a great day. Tell them we love them out there. Say hello to, can you say hello to, what's his name? Youngblood. Can you tell Youngblood Johnny Kramer said, yo, Youngblood. Great singer. Great singer. Great kid. Great singer. You're a man. The women love you. And we're making it law. You're not allowed to be gay. No, you're too good of a singer, kid. You got too much money and the women love you. You can't. Sorry. Now, I think we're coming close to ending this video. God bless y'all. I hope we all have a great day. I hope Debbie has a great day. Kelt, Helen, Miss, oh my God, what's her name again? I'm that bee, Mama Bear. Hello, Miss Mama Bear. Thank you for stopping over. Miss Tammy Borden. Thank you for stopping over. God bless you all. And let's get back to the video title. You bad guys in America just screwed up. The only one that might be in the clear is probably the mafia. And the reason is because the mafia has morals. You can work with the mafia. They're very they like to cut deals. The mafia will cut a deal. The mafiosos, they cut deals in there. They're not in the streets killing, raping, and pillaging. So I don't think the mafia, the Italian mafioso, have anything to worry about. But these gangs, clubs, and all this stuff probably have something to worry about. God bless you. You've been watching the Johnny Kramer movie music extravaganza. Can you say hello, Helen? Can you say hello to Mick and Keith and everybody? Tell them hello. It's me, Johnny Kramer, related to the Joneses and Brian and everybody. I was born in a crossfire hurricane. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, just tell them I said hello. Yeah, I know they got the fake Johnny out there. They got Johnny Depp. They're all going, wait a minute, this ain't the real Kramer. No, it ain't. I'm here in America. God bless America. We'll see you folks on the next live. I want to thank my great mom, Debbie Fox, for being here. Everybody for being here. Let me see what Tammy Borden said. Mama Bear, see you on the Bobbers live later. Love you, girl. And Johnny, you're welcome. What channel is this? Who's the Bobbers? Are you talking about the Big Bopper? Hello, baby. I don't know. I haven't seen that job. I haven't seen that channel. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Tammy Borden. You're always welcome over here as long as you're polite. And you can be wild. You can say crazy stuff over here, and just as long as we ain't beating on each other or bashing each other. You folks have a great day. God bless. I'll be back, and all glory goes to God, King of Kings, everyone. You folks have a great day. I'll be back.